Alright guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video. So today we're going to be hopping back onto the Extreme Super Battle Road event for the new stage that has dropped, which is the Storied figure stage. This one here, I'm actually a bit scared of because the options not that modern as you can see, because the Storied figures leader is of course Fat Boo, who is very old at this point. We've got the most relevant unit here is DKP, the free-to-play unit DKP. But we're gonna try and do what we can with this team. We have 2 revives on this team, funny enough. So either we're gonna die instantly and proc everything, or we just gonna die from somebody else on the team, because Fat Food brings us to really low health. So as always, no support memories, no support items. Let's hop in. As I said, this is oh lovely, look at that rotation. That is a beautiful rotation I can see there. Who do we have? We have Chilled, Daikayo, and Harudagan. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What do we do here? Okay. I guess we'll probably put Kid Boo in slot 1 just because he needs to actually build up by receiving attacks. Is what it is. Yes. So we should actually do that. He's actually pretty good right now because he does have his full damage reduction, which I believe is 50%. If he receives the 6 attacks in battle, then he'll be at was it 70% damage reduction? No, sorry, before receiving 6 attacks in battle, right? Right now he's at 30% damage reduction. So yeah, let's target. I guess let's target you. Get you out of the way. Who has more raw defense over here? Probably the friend one. Yeah, we'll put the friend. Well, we want a high chance to die, so we might as well put my one over there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, and let's do this. Yeah, so this is a very, very iffy tentative team that we have here. Yep, 63k double. Of course. This Kid Boo does build up, sorry, because now I remember what the fuck he does after just reading it. He builds up from attacking. He does have the chance to stun, which you did see there proc. But at the very least, after he supers, he should be pretty efficient. AGL type, so we're going to receive double damage for this. Okay, he took it better than I expected. Considering how old this is, he's not fully built up yet. The Fat Boos though, it's kind of sad that we have both the Fat Boos on one rotation. We need to put the other Fat Boo on the other rotation. That's the problem. DKP, I'm actually debating on just leaving him on one rotation. No, actually, no, we'll float him off because he's better as a supporting. Well, I actually keep on forgetting this with DKP. You have to float him off because he only gets his dodge in slot 3. Okay, we're gonna die immediately. Yep. Okay, well, we are here with Harudagan. Oh, jeez. Now, to be fair, they do raise their defense by 30% there, so I guess we'll put them in slot 1. I don't want to chance Harudagan's dodges over here, just because... I'm stupid, I should have just attacked Angel type. Ah, well. Let's do that. And the DKP can get his orbs, we can just start tackling this one. Now, as you can see, damage is not a high... big one. We don't have the full fucking team for the thing to proc. Oh, I forgot about that. Shit. Okay, so if you want to know, for that particular unit, right? Is it a whole team or whole rotation? Okay, but there's another one on the rotation, yeah. So we need Fat Boo with them. That's the problem, right? Wow. Okay. No, we're gonna hop back in and just pray that they come on the same rotation. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's much better, much more effective for this team. Because that allows us. Fatbo doesn't need to get attacked first, right? Yes, he does not. Defeat, right? So we'll put them now there in the appropriate slot. Yes. There we go. Now this should be as efficient as hell. There's a lot of support on this rotation. Not that it matters, because these people are not going to hit high numbers there. That physical Kid Buu, when he came out, is super easy. He was ruining the game as a support for quite a while. Yeah, 80k damage on a normal. It is 7% damage reduction. They don't have any defense. That's the problem. Yeah, Fat Buu just below 10 million. Just so that's not gonna cut it here because he only stacks defense here. Unfortunately, he does have the guaranteed additional super, which is quite nice. But it's not really gonna help us here much. Oh god, if the super attacks at the end, that's actually a pretty bad scenario. Yeah, we should have put Fat Buu there in the last slot. Because this guy needs to get normals to build up his damage reduction. Yep. 2 million, 2.1 million. Jeez. Okay. Yep. I thought so that this was going to be a rough time. Because what do we do here, if anything? Because that means we have to run like an entirely different like team set up with story figures. Let's try and run it one more time, and then if not, I'll see if I can change up some units from this team. It's probably not gonna end well still over here, but we'll see. Who knows? Luck could smile upon us favorably, yet still. Probably that, hey? Anything? Let's do this. Let's do this with DKP, which is technically our highest damaging unit on this team. Yeah, because STR Kid Buu needs to build up to get to that 25 million that he can get to. I know he can get to 25 million. He just needs to build up to get there. Okay, Huragan, stretch your legs. The one unit that, like, funny enough, when he came out, that technically had a so there, I was about to say, he had, like, even though it was a full dodge kit, if anything, he had the more defensively better kit. Wait, did I not get the... That's fine, we could die here with Fat Buu. I miscollected orbs there. We got the additional either way, but it's not gonna really matter here. Because we're gonna be left on like 1 HP or die here. I prefer to die here. Just so that the Fat Boos can actually get this shit. There we go. But yeah, like Rurgan, when he came out, his kit was whatchamacallit? Like at the time, dodge like was like so powerful. Like I mean, even now is as powerful as it was back then. Yeah, dodge is like one of those abilities that never ages, right? You dodge, you take 0 damage. That's the name of the game. Yeah, so it's not really thing anymore. What do we do here? What with that? That's what we need to do? Anything? We'll do this. Yes, we'll do this. Yeah, this is tricky, waiting there. Because I don't want to leave Fat Buu on rotation, because I don't think he'll actually cut it. Even after he's revived. Fat Buu's just here to save us the death. That's what he's here for. Because the thing with the Majibu team is that they provide such a healing that if you just survive the turn, they'll be able to heal you back up. That's the thing. Ooh, I should have just stunned the AGL one actually. Yeah, because now we're gonna get hit for so much. Okay. It's fine. Okay. I heard the healing that occurred. Because yeah, that STR Kitbu actually heals. And do we heal at the end of the turn, I think, as well? Yeah, so there we go. Fat Blue got his buffs when he revives, actually. I need to actually check what he actually gets. Because I think he gets the additional super. Which is actually quite nice, but again, he only is here to raise defense for himself. Doesn't actually do that much on himself. Yeah, see with the healing, it's quite a bit. What this allows us to do though is, since a lot of people are stunned, we can't get one person out of the rotation in terms of needing to whatchamacallit? Needing to Brace not working? Yeah. Yeah, Braid just stopped working there for a second. There. Who do I want to actually Ghost Usher here, if anything? Probably the STR one? No, probably this one. Yeah, probably that one, eh? Yeah, let's remove him. Okay. I did realize that I floated the other Fat Boo, so we are gonna float our Fat Boo off of this rotation. We'll have Kid Boo here remaining, and then we'll do this. Probably not the most optimal rotations that just occurred right here, but it is what it is. We'll do what we can. Thank you, Hirugan, for dodging. Actually helps quite a bit over here. Well, we were surviving. It's sort of working there. The problem is that a lot of these people that require this long time of build up, we don't have time in like the extreme super battle road to actually build these units up. We just need to kind of like nuke. We need to get to a point where we're just doing damage, essentially. Otherwise, it's not going to end well for a lot of these units. At least with the Fat Boos, which I still forgot to check. Apologies, that they got that additional super, so that means that they will be doing some more damage than what they usually used to. I don't even know what defense they'll be at right now. Now they're taking double digits, so that's actually quite helpful at the very least. Now we're into Futbu, who's an MVP actually. Futbu is the MVP actually because he's got his dodge chance now. But we will do the DKP standby mode.
ドラゴンボールか。一刻も早く7個すべてを手に入れ、再び若さを手に入れたいものだ。
Nice DKP. Okay. Let's do this. We shall do this. And a DKP at the end can do this. Do quite a bit of damage. There. What's nice at the very least with this team, actually, I should actually check. Are all the Majibu's demonic power? I believe they are, because they're all Majins. Well, they're all created from Majin power. No, but they're Majin power. They're not demonic power, right? Even though margin means demon in this universe. Yeah, you see there, Kid Boo's at 22 million. Yeah, he requires his build up. Oh, the guy's on a sliver of health. That's very unfortunate. Okay. Now tentatively progressing to the next fight. I see the Hirudegarn at the end there, which could actually be very troublesome. Oh, we have the full Kai team. Just okay. Right. We'll put Fat Boo there because he has a high chance to die in that second slot. I would imagine. Right. Yes. Let me check the Fat Boo stuff what he gets. So he gets 100% attack and defense. He gets permanent guard, if anything. Also has additional super attack. And he survives a KO with receiving an attack up to once within the turn. Basically. So every single turn, he actually could survive one KO. Basically. Now, again, that's actually pretty level for like the Majbu team. If you like put him here. And he gets like super attack last or something. There. Just because of the fact that the Majbu team just heals up so fast. Anything. But yeah, we'll do this. We'll target Daikaio as much as we can. Hopefully that'll get us somewhere. We'll target Supreme Kai with physical Kid Buu. Motherfucker Hirudegarn. Yeah, one dodge and he just fails it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, no. This is not gonna work here because we're gonna be here forever. We'll be right back. Let me try and see if I can adjust some units over here. Alright guys, we are back. So I actually forgot about the other team that you could run for Storied figures, which is the Bardock team with this guy, with this fucker over here, who is quite old as well, but has a lot more meat on his kit as well, and has Scouter, if anything, in his kit. So, but unfortunately, I think the whatchamacallit, what is it? Yeah, the Scout only activates when there's a Goku ally on this team, which Storied Figures does not have Goku, so we will not get the Scouter. But this is a beefier team than the other one. I feel more confident about this. So let's hop in with this one. And let's see how this one goes. Ooh, Pycon in the first turn. I already feel very confident about this, actually. Wait. The dog change did not occur. Oh wait, no, he doesn't arm change. He just requires the key spheres. Anything. I keep forgetting, he just requires the key spheres. Yeah. Pycon though, right? I believe he does. Critical attack, if anything. But okay, we'll want to target one of them. Just thinking now, actually. We probably want to get her built up. Like right now, if anything. She doesn't need it on rotation, does she? Yeah, she just needs another 2 low-class warriors on the team, right? So we probably want to build up now. Just get her powered out super fast ASAP. Yeah. Let's do this. What's nice is that the team Barlock is going to be floating around with the support. Pycon, which just requires the 1 rainbow key sphere, I believe will give the support to everybody. No, I misread. What then? It requires 3 key spheres. 3 type key spheres. What about rainbow key spheres? I guess it's for him. Okay. And then I guess we'll do this with Team Bardock at the end. Odds were not kind to us this turn. What do you think? Oh, I put too much faith in Fasha. Still quite a bit of damage to get her built up. But she does have 50% damage reduction with guard. The guard lasts for 5 turns. And every time a guard is activated, she builds up attack and defense. Yeah. But I guess like that's just too much for her. Okay. Yes, I forgot Pycon seals. Now I'm more worried about these guys here because if Fasha took damage, just to. Yeah, no, we didn't get super tech yet. Is this gonna be another one of those runs then? So I have to float off very specific people then. Oh jeez. Yep, that's gonna be the case. I'm trying to cheese it with a free-to-play Battlefield unit that is from a very long time ago. Let's go again before I modify this team once again. Oh, I can't wait till when we actually make progress. Jesus Christ, progress. Okay, that rotation looks more juicy.
情けねえ二度も俺はお前はちくしょう俺にもっと力があれば
That is some really good animation for a free-to-play unit, I must say, if anything. So what? You do quite a bit of stuff, if anything. I think we can just put you in slot 1, can we not? Yeah, I think we can just put you in slot 1. There's a wicked bloodlike enemy on the enemy team, so that actually be quite decent. Yeah. We need Pycar on the other rotation. That's the thing. Do we? Wait, hold on. What about the... Let me just check this AGL Barak again. What does he like? Can he go slot 1? Allah and the T. Up to 50%. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, do you count as a low-class warrior, actually? How did you transform to a Super Saiyan? You do, you still do. Okay, so he can go, well, I say he can go to slot 1. Don't know if he can actually go into slot 1. That's the problem. He doesn't actually have the defense to go into slot 1. Because I'm just thinking right now, we'll probably have to leave Pycon on this rotation. Because I don't know if this guy can just take normals after the turn ends. Like if he had to. He does guard. But like again, we saw what Fasha took. Wait, this guy has all of his stuff on super attack. Yeah. Okay, for now let's just carry on like this. Let's proceed as normal. Yeah. I'm not sure what else we can do right now. We can do... Let's do this. And then Pycon, I guess, will do this. Which now we give everybody support. Yes, there's the support now. Yeah, you're at 16 million. What do you think? Very good animations for a free-to-play unit, again. And he was a really good free-to-play when he released, actually. He just released at an odd time. That's the only thing. He does stack defense, if I remember correctly. I forgot which part. I think it's only his... it's only his 80 key that he stacks defense. Ooh, we almost got one of them. That's actually pretty good. We should be good here. We actually super attack multiple times. Yeah, man, got it. Oh, this guy. Just yeah, because you need orbs. You need to get a certain amount of orbs for him to do something. And the problem is that we don't really have orb changes on this team to facilitate this. Oh, we'll seal this guy actually for the next turn. It's actually quite helpful. Oh, we could. Thank you. At least he dodged the right one this time. Oh, we can transform immediately. Forgot about that. Yeah, we should transform immediately though. Faith me. Yeah, let's transform immediately.
情けねえ俺が貴様を倒す
Just a very, very old unit. You could hear the audio quality just dip with that. Now that being said, yeah, this is a quite old unit, right? Doesn't have any guard whatsoever, if anything. He does have a chance to evade, but it's very small, if anything. We are going to proceed with caution over here. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. This is just it's funny how this is still a make or break situation for this guy. Anything. Do this, give him the one rainbow key sphere, and I guess the gradient fellas at the end can just do their stuff. I need you to dodge. Dodge. Oh my gosh, this is what this is gonna be. Okay, hold on. Then we'll be right back then.
本気を見せてやる。全力で行くぞ。
れた未来を変えてます。
Whew, alright. Well, that worked very well. More well than I expected it to. Just so. Okay, so, lot to talk about with this team, if anything. Probably the safest team to run. Like, yes, you are not guaranteed to not die, but it'll definitely, once you get the stuff going, then definitely you'll be fine. So, we are running the friend lead of the new manga Majin Buu character, right? Because what you require to run his lead is a team that has both super and extreme class allies, and a team that has a full rainbow that has all the types in it, which we do have over here. So the whole idea, like how you saw, Pycon and Bardock on one rotation, because the Bardock requires a super class ally on rotation to get his damage reduction in. And then the manga character Buu and STR Kid Buu on the other rotation. And the whole point is to keep on stunning. Stun. So the manga character Buu does an AoE, and on his super, he can stun specific people. So, yeah, we just use that to exploit the fight, if anything. Technically, actually, like, the hardest phase of this fight is the Kai fight, if anything. There's so many people, and most of the time for all of these fights, if you get past the first slot, and you don't get supered or you dodge or whatever, till you get to your stunner or to whoever, then you start rolling. Once you get the manga character Buu rolling, always try and align it with the rotation. Every fight starts with his rotation rather than the other rotation with not him. Because if you do, then that means you have the chance to actually just stun immediately. Yeah. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, I shall catch y'all next time. Peace.